you go. It used to be, at least in the past, you go out on the ice for practice, you'd come off, and there'd be 4 or 5 deals done.
Yeah.
I came off the ice, and really nothing was done. And I think what we're starting to see is the general managers now are starting to make these deals earlier than this date, trying to get their team settled, get a jump on the other teams. But it's a unique day. There's certain days throughout the season that are different, and this is one of them.
Jarmo has said that he's trying to get help. He's trying to do something. You're cool with it if he doesn't do help? You'll still go, you like this team, you like this team's chances? Even if this team is constructed as it's going to be?
I mean, we have help coming as far as Dubinsky and Foligno. He's been in the lineup, but as of late he hasn't. But Dubinsky hasn't played a lot for us lately, so that's getting him back in the lineup is almost acquiring somebody. And you got Dorsett, who's improving. Don't know if when he'll get back, but there's the potential there too. So there's different ways to look at it and improve.
Yeah.
Dors could be back before the end of the year.
Well, I'm not saying he's going to be back before the end of the year. I'm just saying, you never know. I never rule things out. You never know. Guys handle injuries different. Guys heal up different. I never rule guys out until the doctors come and say he's definitely done.
Playing at home without Bull and Dorsett, is that different than playing on the road in Nashville and St. Louis without Bull and Dorsett?
It's different. And the only reason why I say it is because it's always different when you play on the road compared to at home. And it's obviously not as easy playing on the road. Some guys play bigger at home than on the road. Whether it's this team or whether it's a different team. That happens. And we have to find a way to play big on the road.
Do you worry about physically matching up? Because those two teams they do have reputations as being teams that will try to take advantage of other teams physically if you're down. Do you have enough horses that are willing to do that to match up?
Well, we'll find out. We'll find out Thursday. And again, nothing should really surprise us on Thursday, tomorrow, because we were just there. We just went through it. I think we were surprised. I think we were caught off guard, and we weren't ready for it. And nothing's really changed. I think standings-wise, they were behind us by 2 points and brought them even with us. And now going into the game, they're a point ahead of us. So really, we're still even in the standings. They got some players back, which will help their team out. But it's going into a hostile environment, and there's going to be lots of energy in the building. There's going to be lots of talk about this game, and again, we shouldn't be surprised. Our players should know what's coming. We've talked about it briefly, but they should know.
If you do get Dubinsky back tomorrow, do you slot him in maybe on the fourth group, like as you did in Isamov?
Yeah, that would probably be the spot. Only because, when Brandon went down, you moved Artie up, and him and the two kids have been really good. So there's no reason to change that line. Letestu, Prospel have been, and Brass have been pretty good at times, and leading our team in scoring. And then Foligno and Umberger and Johansson have had their moments too. So. I'm a little reluctant to break those guys up right now, and we're going to have to see where Brandon's conditioning is at anyways, and his timing, because all those things, when you miss an extended period of time, it takes a little bit to get that back.
Jack went off earlier.
Yeah, more just maintenance. We're expecting him to play tomorrow.
Is he back 100%? You talked about getting your legs under you and all that. Is he 100% now?
I don't know if he's 100%. He would probably be the one to ask that question. I think his play is a little bit, but I think that's expected. Again, it's not easy, especially coming back this time of the year. And different injuries will affect you differently too, compared to upper body, lower body. And I think it'll take a little bit of time. I think there is improvement from game to game, which is the step, and those are the things that you want to see.
Todd, no matter what happens with your roster here in the next couple hours, does the level of play, your experience, does the level of play go up a significant notch after the trade deadline?
From team to team, you mean
Yeah,
just
guys
in,
starting to see the end of the
well,
season.
I think guys have seen it, and that's the thing that we talked about after the Nashville game and the Vancouver game, is this next level that we have to get to. We were better in Edmonton, we were better in Calgary, and we were better at home against Anaheim. The game against Anaheim, obviously, you're playing at home.
Yeah.
So again, it's a little bit easier to play at home, and you know, Calgary has gone through some roster adjustments. I think they had a lot of things going on in their locker room as far as just uncertainty, you know, which might have affected that. But we're going to get Nashville's best game. And it's going to be playoff type atmosphere, playoff type intensity. And we have to be ready for that. And we got to, you know, as I say, we can't just stick our toe in the water and see if it's cold.
Yeah.
You know, we got to jump right in, and we got to be ready for it. First 10 minutes, first period are going to be critical.
Wouldn't you expect, though, with the flip of the calendar and the way Sunday night worked out, and being in that 8th spot for a while, that's exactly the way your team would respond? Just looking at okay, here we are. We're at the home stretch here.
I've also seen teams get complacent with it, and just well, we're here now. You know, where you forget that you work so hard to get yourself back there, and you finally do get in, that you ease up, or you step off the gas, or you take a breath, and then that catches you and knocks you back down, and you can't get it back. And what we have to do is, again, we got to keep pressing, keep pushing forward.